And I think it was because I had a tree and it hooked up to one of the cranes on the other tractor, and that is a big no-no. So we found another no-no. And that's why when we put the forestry in our server here in the next week or so, it's coming. It's going to be closely monitored because not because we're a bunch of a-holes that don't want anybody to have fun. Well, Lee is, but Ross and I, we just don't want you to. We just don't want you to crash the server. And so us moderators, what the hell am I saying? Us admin are having a good idea of what to do and not to do here, and we're still learning too. We're gonna work our best to keep the server in good shape. I just need to find a chainsaw. All right. Do you have TeamSpeak to play? Yeah, we use TeamSpeak to play. That's weird. This tree doesn't have any paint lines.
Really?
Yeah. I'm still cutting it. I think it's because maybe it's up in the air. I don't know. Yeah, this is one that Aiden actually cut down, and I wanted to just get rid of it. Or you know, it's never good to leave trees laying around. Like, that's another thing. When we start doing forestry, we are going to start it and finish it. Every time we cut a tree, we will get processed because it's very bad to leave trees laying around.
What do you want this truck?
We're gonna go down. Actually, you know what we gotta work on here first is we all need to get the plows out, especially since there's 3 of us now, and we need to go do some plowing. Plow those 2 fields up, and then we're gonna go to start cutting down a bigger field that's full of trees. We also got some tree planting to do too.
One of our plows turned in here.
Yeah, you know, I'm wondering if Aiden might have done something in there.
I don't know. I think it's glitched out because there's no way he could have parked it there. Cause it's,
oh, really?
It's like back where the plows are at. And it's turned sideways, perfectly 90 degrees to the other tractors.
I don't know about you, Lee. Sometimes parents are, hey, my kid can do no wrong. I'm the kind of parent, my kid does everything wrong. just like my dad was to me. If something's messed up, Brandon did it. I didn't do it. I bet you kind of grew up in a different time there too, Lee, so I bet your dad would have been that way too. No, I did see Aiden over there too, though. He was in there doing something with the tractor last week or whatnot, and I was like, "Hey, don't be driving those things around." He was turning the John Deere, and it might have glitched it out. That's not a smart place to hook that one. And then the farm server. Oh yeah, Logman. They've been putting up some new videos on the farming page. And today, Morton came in and let us know they've added an MAN for a semi-truck. We've got an MAN, name brand now, no more Lizard. And they are giving us, I don't know if you've seen this, Lee, but you know the gray transport trailer that we have?
Yep.
They're giving us an orange one. I forget the make, it starts with an F, but they're giving us one of those in the vanilla game, as well as a flat transport trailer, and also right there, the log trailer that we have. They're giving us one of those from the same company in the vanilla game that pulls behind the MAN semi. All vanilla. Yep. So, lots of very good things coming. Uh-oh.
Okay, what deal doing it plowing now?
Thought we froze for a second. I'm trying to get this off the damn... I got a log that is stuck to here big time.
25 and 28.
We're gonna get all the plows and we'll go synchronized. I'm just trying to get this log unhooked in here. Alright? Just wait for Lee and I to grab a tractor and we'll all three go down there and tear them up.
Let's just get them out.
Well, I got one down on 25 already. All set up, ready to go.
I'll jump in that one. I'm just gonna watch this log for a minute. If you guys got a tractor down there for me, I'll jump right in it.
Go ahead.
I want to make sure that this this last chunk of log goes through the deal here.
Yeah, we got a couple ag vectors down here I gotta bring up. Main yard.
Uh-oh. It's acting silly now. Just pre-ordered FS15. Yeah, FS15 is gonna be awesome. Hey Bob the hot dog, what's happening? Let me know when you guys are down at the field. Trying to wait for this stupid log to get going here. One thing that we found is that it's not good to put the treetops in the chipper. They don't do so well. Now I did because I only had one here, but normally we'd cut all the tops off and send those through the sawmill. The wood chipper doesn't like them. Yeah, FS15 is going big this time, but I think a lot of it has to do with how much money they made on this one. I think that plays a big part of what they're able to do and you know, being able to attract more companies like New Holland and MAN and you know, Ponzi and all the other ones. If you're making money, you're gonna be able to, you know, get the big names to come and you know, say, yeah, go ahead and throw my brand in there. And they're also gonna have more development team to be able to make you know, make more things for the game. So that's why I always get really pissed off when people come around, me talking about that they got the game for free because they hacked it or they got it on Pirate Bay, or I get really pissed about that stuff. I hate people that do that because it really takes away from everybody else, you know, and it doesn't. If you like the game, you know, support it. If you hate the game, then I don't know why you'd want to steal it anyway. Why you'd want to have a free copy. If you don't like it, you wouldn't want any copy. So it's very important to always, you know, be honest and purchase your game. Alright, that thing is through. Alright guys, whoop. We got all them plows down there?
Yep.
Not all of them, but 3 of them anyway. We got a couple tractors just chilling out here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, this trailer right here, we just put in last week, and something like this. It's not the same brand, but something like this is what we're getting in the vanilla game. So I'm very happy. Oh, this is gonna be fun, boys. Whoa! How should we do it? Should we go around the outside one time and then? It don't have to look perfect, but what do you guys think?
Hey, you're the boss.
Nope. Aiden is.
Just the hired help. We're just the hired help.
Alright. It don't have to look pretty, because real life fields are not perfect. And with these things articulating the way they do, she's not going to be perfect anyway, so we'll just do our best to ring in a little bit. And so we want to put your plow down, press N. Let's see. Are you guys all logged in as the admin?
Nope.
Nope.
You have to log in as admin to break ground. go ahead and do that. And I'm not... Why is this... Turn plow, allow to create fields is O. Yeah,
Yep.
so push O.
Yep.
And Ross, you'll have to get over quite a bit. Like go behind me. You'll see, you know, how mine's going here.
Yep. Right, yeah, I'll just...
Level 1. I'm gonna turn my beacon off because sometimes people say they cause glitching. Oh, lagged on me a little bit. Tita and Jackson, both of you, thank you so much. Jackson, sorry I forgot you a few minutes ago. Thank you for the follow. I was gonna go down the other side here, but okay, Lee did. Good, or Ross did. Somebody did. Just go around and work our way inside, huh?
Yep.
Funny, I know how to plow fields in RL, but I can't do them for nothing in Farming Sim. Get all this crap off the screen and going. Hopefully with 3 of us it'll go a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
I know that if you put the middle of your tractor right where you plowed, it'll
Might miss it.
it'll get right down there and get them all. Oh. Hold on 1 second, guys. I forgot my settings are up there. Alright. And if you push, what is it? Is it V? Or no, delete key. How do you get the camera up on this thing? You remember?
No,
It's delete. Yeah, it's delete when you're inside the tractor.
missed a bit.
Turn on your rear view mirror, it'll really help you. You don't have to be perfect. As long as we somewhat get a decent line around the outside. And this field, for those of you that maybe are just jumping in for the first time, this was all well, there's a bunch of trees in here, and of course our job is to get rid of all these trees and turn this back into farmland for this old farmer here. Well, the guy that bought the land, so turn it back into farmland.
Are we doing it for Lee then, are we?
Yeah. No, Lee don't own this place. Yeah, you just put that silver dot right in the middle of your line here, and it helps with the rear view mirror. I like being the rear view camera. It's nice to be able to look and see what you're doing.
Yeah. I can't wait to be able to have the mirrors work properly.
Right.
Especially when you're backing up, you can do a lot more in cab.
Yep. Almost done with this one, not too bad.
Gotta
Almost
tidy
looks
up
like we know
around.
what we're doing.
Oh, Lee, that's stretching it a little bit, though.
You notice how I said almost.
True. True. Oh.
Gotta fix up the edges.
Yeah, we'll go down the edges and... We're getting her now.
Yes. Don't think we needed 3 tractors on this little field, but
No, these are the smallest fields though, but we got some of them other fields. They is huge.
you want to go right down to the edge here, or just leave a bit of a
Yeah, if you want to fix the edges, Ross, or somebody want to tidy up the edges, I'll clean up these spots in the middle and we got us a field again. Was a bunch of grass and trees. I'll go and ring the other one. I'll do a better job on the other one. I'll ring it around and now that I've got the dust knocked off here, the old plow.
You don't need...
Scout who? What? Aiden have the day off? Yeah, Aiden is really wound up tonight. I mean, he was like, I don't know what he got into. Hyper. And we're gonna have him have the night off. AJ, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Jacob, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. It's not the way plowing is done in RL, but it'll be okay for in here.
It'll do.
Well, you just, you know, you wouldn't do circles like I just did. You'd go straight up and down the field.
You know, Brandon, you know, watched that bloke from the UK with the JCBs?
Yeah.
He was doing this sort of work the other day on the field there, and he had a drone up in the air hovering over him while he was doing it.
Really?
With the camera on. Yep, with the camera on.
This guy, 619, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. He had 2 JCBs, real big plows behind him, and he had a drone following him with the camera on.
So he used a drone to record.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's crazy. Well, that guy's really put some time and money into his setup.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And the name of
really
his
cool.
channel is George something. He's a farmer in the
Saunders.
UK. George
George
Saunders?
Saunders.
Saunders.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Really neat stuff.
I think that'll do it, Lee.
Yeah, I got 2 little spots over here I want to take care of.
Righto. I'll just go over and have a look at this corner. I might make another pass over here. There's a little bit sticking out here, so do another pass.
I try to get this field a little bit. Logman 2015! Logman 2015. There's your shout out. I'd scream, but then Lee and Ross would get pissed, hollering into the microphone, so we won't probably do that. I don't need them to rage quit on me here tonight. A lot of work that needs to be done. But see, you get all this work done on the farm, then you gotta go play, and that's just what we're gonna do right after the farm in here, is we're gonna go play. We're gonna get out our mud trucks and go play in the mud. Well, that's kind of work too, because we gotta haul logs. The whole frickin' night is just damn forestry.
Yep.
You frickin' move logs in here, and then you gotta go to spin tires and do more logs. I need to start looking around for a different way to spend my time. We're overworking myself. Uh-oh, we're getting frickin' lag like a son of a bee. We're gonna have to turn these beacons off. Can we try to do that? Turn off your beacon. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, the lag is unbelievable right now. And no, it's just rumor, but some people have told me that the beacons cause it. It's a very bad thing to have when you're in the middle of plowing. Try not to drive all over hell in the field. Uh-oh, live stream just died. Oh no! I don't know if Twitch is... Are you guys seeing live stream normal?
No, it's offline.
Uh-oh, Twitch is having trouble tonight. Oh, that's just great. That is just great. Hold on. Alright, it's like Twitch is having trouble because I haven't dropped a single frame yet, so... Hold on. Okay. Alright, we'll try to... Yeah, it's... I had an internet issue before the live stream, but I haven't dropped a single frame yet, so... Something with Twitch. This one's a little bit better, huh, Lee? Kind of went out close to the edges, but Arson0824, thank you for following. Do appreciate it.
What field are you on now?
Right next door.
28. The other side of the mill.
Okay. Yeah, so what was the button for the camera again?
Delete. But you gotta be on the tractor.
Yep.
It's actually much harder to plow from third person than it is from inside the cab. Inside the cab is much easier. How are you guys doing it? Third person or first?
Third.
Really? Oh man, I have a hell of a time in third person, but in first person you just look at the hood, put the put the silver little deal on the hood right on wherever the edge of the plow thing is, and you'll go right down it. with a little bit of overlap to catch some of these jagged edges, and then if you put your backup camera on with the delete key, you can see everything that's going on behind you.
I'm hitting the delete key and I'm not getting the back camera.
Select on the tractor. You're probably selected on the plow.
I am on the tractor. No, I'm on the tractor. The tractor's green, not gray.
And you hit delete. Same thing?
Maybe you changed it.
Look on your HUD. Look on your HUD and see what it says. It's at the bottom. It says, yeah, rear view cam off.
Oh, mine says R.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, I got sourcing. That's why it went down. Freaking crap. Oh, yeah. Diablo, this game, it's amazing that I see people on forums talking about, oh, I don't know, play it for a few hours and do this and then you're bored, and it's like, a lot of those people that say that about this game, what I tell them is, you know, you should get into making your own mods. You know, not just modding maps, but actually creating your own equipment, make your own tractors. I mean, I don't do it just because I get so overwhelmed by the massive amount of things that you can do with this farming game. I've been playing it for, you know, for years, but this one since the day it came out 2 years ago, and I'm not bored, and it's about to get replaced in a month. You know, if you're bored of farming, then it's time for you to start learning how to mod. You know, first mod your maps so you get used to how to use Giant's Editor, and then start modding vehicles if you are still bored. You know, the other thing is just use mods. There's a lot of mods out there that are going to really change the game, and then also go online, play multiplayer, go into the servers like our Westbridge Hills. We all go in there and we can get overwhelmed with the massive amount of chores there are to do, and 3, 4, 5 hours later, even 6, 7 hours later, and you're like, they're still not done. But I can't believe I spent a whole day in here. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people on PC Gamer Forum when they announced it a week ago, you know, oh, games is so boring, or, you know, it's not interesting after a while. Well, that's just somebody that comes into the vanilla game, farts around, has 10 cows and a couple sheep, and plants a few fields, and they just like, oh, this is boring, I keep running back and forth doing the same thing. You gotta get into doing mods.
I don't know, that like change it up. Like I got an old farm. All I use is old equipment.
Yep.
You know?
That's another thing you could do. I don't even get bored with it, and I play the same map for the full 2 years. I have the same farm, the same map for 2 years. I do the same thing. That's how I did it with the last farming game, and that's how I'll do it with this next one. I don't even get into the modded maps because I'll mod my own map. And once I'm done modding it, that's it. I'm happy with it, and that's where I play. With the new farming, I'll be doing that one even more because of the YouTube now, and I will be going out and putting some of the more popular modded maps that other people have modded on our servers to really keep things interesting. Looking pretty good, boys, considering that all the trees that used to be out here, huh? I'm getting a lot better performance too. I really do. It's the first time I've seen it, but I really do think that those beacons on this John Deere do lag things.
Yeah, well, that one surprised me because they get laggy in the server, don't they? The other one.
Yeah.
And we have to reset the other John Deeres, and so it's part of that pack.
Well, would you just look at it? Look at that. That's awesome.
Alright, what are we... Any other fields, or is that it?
No, that's it. We gotta go cut more trees.
That's it.
How do you pack up your plow again?
X. Make sure your
X.
plow's highlighted
Yep.
X.
That's right. Sweet. All right. Well, there's
Yeah,
two.
plows look like-
There's 2 of the 20 fields done.
These plows look like nothing behind these John Deeres.
Yeah, these John Deere do work really nice for plowing. I like them.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the things why I like it the most is that backup camera. Because plowing first person in this is such a beauty.
Yeah.
That little silver hood thingy, you just put that right on the edge of the dirt, and you'll never miss. You know, you'll get a nice plow right down the middle. And then you put your backup camera, and you can watch it. And it's, you know, it's sharp.
Oh, there we go. It's number 9. On that reboot camera.
Only thing is, it kind of stinks his back, and he's in the shed.
I actually like the way that log trailer looks on that truck.
Yeah.
I like that.
Why is this damn thing jumping around so much? Oh. Oh my goodness. Hey, Donovan, 63003, thank you so much for the follow.
You know, it'd be cool if this game had a little radio like the Euro Truck does. So you can
Yeah.
change channels.
There is a mod for it.
Is it?
Yep, I've seen it. Never used it, but I know there is one.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at the wheel sticking out of the side of the shed.
Oh! Jesus!
Oh, look at you.
Shut up, Lee.
I didn't say a thing.
Making fun of me.
I was just laughing.
You're laughing at my expense. Oh my god. How did we ever get these stupid things backed up before? Actually, again, first person works a lot better for that. Alright, mine's parked. I did my part. We're gonna watch these two gurus back up now. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this back. I thought that my stream went down there because of the nonsense. And
Oh, okay. Don't like coming into the shed there much, does it, Lou?
No, trying to get over that hump.
Yep. And that's how we do it.
you installed the Pete and you don't see it in the game. Oh, you gotta go in and enable it. Yeah, in edit profile. Well, it might need to be zipped or unzipped. I can't remember, but it'll work. If you download it, it'll work.
What is it? The SCS file or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an S. Yeah, it's exactly. It's got to be an SCS file. It can't be like a zipped something else, exe or anything. It's got to be a SCS file that is put into your mods folder, and then you got to go in and edit the profile like you did, and you've got to check it to turn it on, and then it'll work. It'll definitely work. So now it's time to go and cut some trees.
Field we're gonna go get.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna take a ride in the where's my unibrow? My unimog. I
End of
got
the
it.
yard.
Ross keeps taking everything of mine. Everything that's mine, he takes it. And what in the but Jesus. Hey, you know what would work good on the back of this? Whoa! I almost hit a Lee.
So I'm gonna empty this one trailer out. It's at 80%.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, what fields are we going to?
I'm going to find out right now. But I'm trying to take something here with... Oh my god, are you kidding? Come on. Trying to take some stuff with me here so I don't waste another trip.
Oh, sorry, Lee, I thought you were going that way.
Yep. Gotta go down here to the mill.
Oh, come on. Switch that over. Pick that up. Get our tree planter on here. I don't know how well this is gonna be on the back here. This feels a little heavy. Oh yeah. We're already doing a little wheelie. I can't believe how heavy this planter is.
I'll wait to get the trees on it.
Pretty heavy,
Might
huh?
have to-
I'll use a
might have to put a
JCB.
light on it.
Well, I was gonna take this with me and go do another job. I hate driving around empty-handed, but let me grab. There's other things I can grab. Actually, it'd be kind of good to put one of those guys on the back, pulling a log around. That'd be kind of nice. Or a stump grinder.
I'm just going to go and find a field that's ready.
I'm going to do that right now. Yep.
Alright,
Oh, guess what?
What's up?
what's that?
You can back the semi up to the heat plants.
The what? Oh, and just stump it directly.
Yep.
The trigger? Cool.
Yep.
That's something
I just
good
did
to
it.
know.
And I said, well, you know, I'm gonna try it and see if it works. It does.
I'm looking at. Whoa! I'm looking at down here, Ross. We got a couple trees that are not ready though. Oh yeah, they are. Even the short ones. How about we go down to the cow yard and we bust this baby out? There's about 25 trees, and I'm seeing all of them except for this. Oh no, this one too. They're all ready to be cut. Now this one I should have Aiden in here. Boy, he loves cutting trees down. Fill the fuel tank. I'm doing that. Huh. Oh, no, that was a glitch. Yeah. Hey, Ross.
Yeah.
You can use that if you want, but I'll tell you, it's a lot easier just to use that one big trailer, or whoever drove the JCB with the little trailer. Is that you?
Yeah, I just brought it down here because it was on the back, that's all.
Yeah, we're thinking about getting rid of those trailers because it just works so much better to use the semi-trailer. You can drop a whole tree on there. Holy crap.
Okay, at it won't let me fill up the,
It did that for me too. Just walk away and hit the button and it'll probably start to work.
Nope.
Just keep messing with it. It will. Like, you gotta press X and then hit the trigger to turn the chainsaw on, and it'll.
Ah, okay. Yeah. There we
Just
go.
weird. It never did that before, but.
Okay, the tree just disappeared on me.
Mm-hmm. I need to say timber. Then we'll start singing like Kesha or whatever. And Pitbull. Ross jams out to that song every day.
Yeah, right.
He listens to a lot of J-Lo. I think it's just because he likes to stare at her, probably. Look at her butt.
Yeah.
Another one that he's really big into is that Miley Cyrus
Yeah, right.
and Biebs. Ross is a huge Biebs fan.
I'd shoot myself before I started listening to that.
And when Biebs came to Australia, you were there at his show.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Cutting them trees. Stacking them bales. Oh, geez, almost hit the Unimog.
What a shame.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of stumps to take care of. Timber!
There's a stump grinder down there.
I got one on the Unimog, and we're probably gonna need the Egger deals down here. One thing that surprised me about the forestry is how long it does take to do everything. I mean, there's a lot to it. Like all the different equipment that you need, and
Oh yeah, and getting all the like your keypad and everything like that for each.
oh
button,
yeah,
so
that's true. True
working it
too.
out.
Yep. Yep. Your joystick to run the cranes, which we don't run the cranes too much anymore. But you do need to use them, especially with the wood chipper.
Yep.
Oh shit.
He swore.
Oh, it's- Come on, cut her up. There she bees. Oh, we missed a couple sticks here. Alright. X-Flame ZZ. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, look at Lee's got the convoy of Agar vectors going on here. How many are you bringing down there? Just,
2.
yeah. Okay. You need me to drive one, or
No, if you want to.
I'll jump in it and... I don't know what you're doing there. You fell asleep. Oh, oh my god, what's going on here? I just unhooked it. Oh, criminy. Everything alright?
I'm gonna have to.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go in a minute. I'll be back later.
Alright. Part-timer?
Yep. I need to dock me pay.
I got a bunch of
Pull it up.
trees to pick up.
Call it half a day.
Oh! What
Where's
is this?
the truck?
Just like it was. But turned around. Turned around like it was because
Okay.
They don't have to spin circles. The bigger end of the tree always needs to go in the front, so have the truck facing the other way.
Okay, I thought you were going back up the hill, that's all.
X-Flame Mob Player, thanks for the comment. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. How do you unzip the file? You click right click on it, unzip. Get 7-zip on your PC if you're having trouble. That's always a good tool.
Alright, back.
Alright.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
We'll have to... I think we're going to donate his whole paycheck to charity because he doesn't really earn it anyway. I got a log I'm stuck on. Holy crapper. ER3081 and 1XX ICATXX1? I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, please land in the trailer. Nice. Great success. That was good. That was real good. Uh-oh. So, we're gonna cut these in half then when we get to the other place, or... I think that's probably the easier thing to do, don't you?
Yeah, because we know they will travel.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, we gotta settle down here. I'm getting way too excited.
I want to move right, just let me go.
We're really getting stuck on here tonight.
Try going down a little farther into the truck.
No. There she goes. That's a good problem to have. It'd be worse if they fell out and you couldn't haul them. Yeah, this is a lot easier way of dealing with them than using those cranes. I just wish that we had the payloader, the front loader, the big front loader that we could use. And the Farming 15 and Federal 25, thank you for following. In the new Farming 15, we are going to have Lizard front loader grabber made by Lizard, so that'll work on the nice, forget the brand, but it's a nice front loader in there. So we will be able to pick up whole trees with that thing and not, you know, be doing an endo here. Like that. Whee!
Those logs are so darn heavy.
Yeah, and that's good. I mean, we like the weight. Especially when you get this trailer loaded up.
How did that go over? You're kidding me.
Lee, you gotta put him on the trailer. Uh-oh. Alright, didn't mean to get right up behind you. I'm losing my load here. Oh, jeez, we're gonna hit a stump. Oh, no. Yeah, Lee, it works better if you put him in the trailer. And then that way we don't have to do it again.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if you've done this yet or not, but it usually I put them inside the trailer, and that way we can haul them.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Dang it, Lee, now you got me all messed up. Now I can't get mine in there.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I was
Blame the worker.
really good at this before I started playing with you, Lee. Yeah, Lee, try to do it like I did right there. Just Just like me.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Don't do that. There we go. Alright. Logman, what question do you have today? Is the console version good? I've never played it. From what people tell me, it's better than no farming at all. But it is limited compared to what you get on the PC. It is limited. Another little trick there that I didn't do so good was picking your tree up from the same spot. And it also helps if you fell all your trees in the same direction. It makes loading them a lot easier than if you just go around cutting them every which way. Oh, Lee and I are getting a lot quicker at this, aren't we? At first day, I think we might have spent about 2 hours just on doing 10 trees.
Last stream, what we got? 1.5 fields done, or
Yeah.
one field?
Yep, pulling the trees out whole, and you know these lessons are they're gonna be very relevant with the new farming game. I think you're gonna want to deal more with whole trees than with little pieces of trees. Cutting them up, you know, it's fun to use a chainsaw, but when you have to go pick up every one of those flipping logs, you'll kind of be wishing you didn't ever get the chainsaw out to begin with. Would there be any way to get all of my mods and be my chainsaw man? We're gonna have all the mods and soon, and we'll be doing the West Bridge. We'll be doing the logging on West Bridge, and so yeah, everybody will be able to get a hold of them. Right now, we're not letting anyone in here because, for one, nobody has the mod, and we're making sure we get some good testing in. And every day, even today, we're still learning new things of things to do and not to do, because this is a mod that has the potential to really mess up your files. But if you do things right, you won't have anything to worry about. So, what was that, Lee? About 2 months ago, we did put this in the West Bridge that one day. I think it was back about it was a month or two, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And if you guys have been in there, field 10 where the grass is, we put a bunch of trees in there, and we were having a blast. We thought, oh man, we're gonna be able to have forestry, and then we found all these bad problems. And because I didn't want to give up on the idea, it really bummed me out when we couldn't do it. So found the biggest problem, we fixed that, and now it's just a matter of things to do and not to do. God, is that window open? Almost works good just to drive over the stump with the Unimog and then grind them. Could put this on the front.
Really works out pretty neat in the front. You sit in the cab, you can see everything.
Yep. It's what I intend to do. That's how I like to do it. How much is FS15? It's actually $1 cheaper than FS13 right now. If you get it, it's 10% off, $26.99. So not too bad. Gonna be a lot of good fun. All right. busting her out now. So after this, we're gonna do. You're gonna be around for spin tires, Lee?
Should be. I can't guarantee it though.
Okay. We're gonna try to break out another map. I think it's the plains this time. I don't see any more stumps over here. You got some over there?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna park this out of the way. Grab my chainsaw again.
I got about 5-6 trees down here.
Alright, I'm gonna lay a few more down here too. Ah, right when I get started and run out of gas. Seems like so much work, but anybody that's done real logging knows that this is a piece of cake. What'd you do, lay it across the agrifactor?
Nope, I almost put it right in the bucket.
Oh, that'd have been pretty nice.
Just bounced off of it.
Whoa, that tree just went invisible. Then it came back again. Oh, we missed one here. What the hell? We got trees disappearing. Remember many hot summers being out there covered in sawdust. Cutting down trees. My dad used to do that for extra money. There's a place that he worked that used to build the big wood chippers and the stump grinders and all the logging, stuff. So he ended up building all his own, getting a little tree service, and then that was what my dad did when he was about my age, in his 30s, and was young and ambitious, and I was a kid. We would spend all our weekends not sitting there playing Forestry on farming 1988 or whatever. we were out cutting real trees down. Oh my god, I was too little to run a saw or anything at the time, so I would get to do he'd cut chunks and I would be loading wood. And it sucked. He still cuts quite a bit of trees. A lot of trees every year. Burns them. Oh, he does his heat 6 months out of the year. He heats 2 homes, a auto shop, and a shed, all off of a one outdoor wood stove. Takes a lot of trees to feed that thing. Yeah, I can't unmute the videos on my Twitch that you see muted. It's that's from playing music, which we know about. And I do it on purpose because sometimes we just like to have music, but that's why you're not hearing music tonight, because I don't really want the audio to be all muted out. That's something that Twitch did about a month or so ago, right before they were selling it, so that whoever bought it wouldn't be held getting sued for the music. Purple King 127, thank you for following, and Dawson 565, thank you so much for the follow. How long till spin tires tonight? We'll be doing some forestry for a bit here. Probably about another hour. Another 45 minutes, at least. Be nice to clean out this field, but there's a lot of dang trees here, Lee.
Yep, there is.
We've already busted half of them, over half of them are down, but you know, getting them loaded in a log deal is the other half. Okay, my saw is empty. We're gonna fill it, put her back. Starting to look a lot different over here, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Heck, we only got, what, about less than a dozen trees left.
Yep. And see how I laid them all one way? Now I always come up, pick them up, and they're always got the big end towards the front of the truck. Looks kind of like a straight line winds came through here and knocked them all down. Main stages. Oh. Main stages slang. Thank you so much for following. And D1234566. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Let's find out what's going on here. Well, crappy. There she goes. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get really close down to those logs too. Ow, give me a break. Yeah, we should probably, we didn't have enough money, but we definitely would be nice to buy one more. I'm gonna sell one more transport trailer. And we'll replace it with a log trailer. Oh, I actually had one fly out of the forks. Never had that happen before. And it did it again. Okay. Do I gain anything for these trees? Yeah, we get paid, well, about $1,000 per log. So, a log is between the pink...
red section.
Yeah, per red section. So there's a log, see, right here, like this part here might not be 1,000, but there's 1,000 right there, 1,000, 1,000, you know, so, you know, what I'm picking up right here is probably about $4 grand. Maybe more. Probably not any less. And these are going to the sawmill because it's a lot easier. We're gonna definitely still be doing some wood chipping, but we need to hammer through some trees like crazy. Hammer, hammer, hammer time. Well, Lee, they're talking about the weather changing here next week.
Yeah.
Are they talking about it over there too?
Well, they say it's supposed to be really nice this week. It's supposed to stay in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of next week. Or through the beginning of this week.
Right. Yep, they said by Thursday it's going to be feeling a lot different. I saw Non-Stop come in. Welcome back. Ross is getting a cupper. He's Union 50. Yeah, he's having a cup of coffee most likely, and then listening to some J-Lo. You know, Jenny from the block, or whatever the hell he calls her, so... Maybe he is listening to some beebs. Tell you, Lee, we got to keep an eye on that Ross. I'm starting to wonder. I think he might be double clanning. That's why he has to go all the time. He's jumping on someone else's server. Probably doesn't like doing all this work on the forestry, and he'd probably rather drive fire trucks around the map. We'll have to keep an eye out for him.
Yep.
Never know. Oh, whoa, jeez, we're doing wheelies. Woo, look at this, Lee. How many points do I get for holding it? Oh, can't touch. Look at that one wheel wonder. Huh? Huh? Oh, Lee's not he's not easily impressed.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty neat, though. Sure glad this thing's got four-wheel drive, I'll tell you that.
How many logs we got on that trailer?
Oh, we're gonna bust the axles this time. Last time we had her less full than this, and it took a while to get them there, but you know, when you think about how much wood you're moving, suddenly the fact that you're only going 10 miles an hour doesn't really matter.
Yep.
We were less than this. Yeah, and it was going about 20. I think we're doing about 18, something like that. Midnight Mutter, thank you for the follow. And who else we got sneaking in there? We've got whoa, sorry, I missed that one. Zadak03, thank you so much for the follow as well. People are awesome, getting lots of follows. Appreciate that. Trying to finesse this thing on here, and I don't like oh, perfect. Boy, that is nice. I love this trailer. You know what it needs? It needs to have a arm that comes out the back, like a bracket that kind of holds it. Yeah, that pulls out from the back like a support. Yeah. We're not done cutting on these trees. We have to knock the ends off of them when we get down there, because we tried to load whole trees into the sawmill. If the conveyor was bigger, it would have been no problem. And I'd like to also thank Jim Gaming 66 for the follow. I appreciate that. And Lee and I were trying. Now this tree here, this would probably be okay in the mill, but some of these bigger ones, we quickly learned that was not the right way to do things. Look at that. There's a couple of them that are kind of hanging off there quite a bit, so this is going to be crazy. A lot of trees to move, but we were wondering last time how much we'd be able to handle on that trailer. Kind of had an idea, had a feeling that was going to happen.
We still got 15 more trees to cut down.
Oh, geez, Lee, don't be counting them now. Getting me all stressed out here. Price of fuel, we can't be doing too many trips to the sawmill. Yeah, we probably should. Probably should run this load, huh?
I was gonna say, we got more than 15 on there, but I don't think we're gonna fit another 15 on there.
Boy, it'd be neat if we tried.
That thing's almost full. It's in front, almost the size as the guard.
I know, I'm kind of worried. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. Just to grabbing them. Put one of them conveyors for your chipper dock down there and see if that works. We've thought about it. But you know, the one that we have... I don't think it would work. But Lee found one that doesn't have like the whole corral for parking a chipper. And... did you try that out, Lee? Because we're thinking that one might work. For the sawmill. Oh, these logs just lay down so beautifully, don't they? It just makes you want to cry. It just makes you want to cry. A lot of frickin' logs right there. Holy God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna bust some stumps. You want to break any of these stumps, Lee?
Here, I'll break them while you drive down.
Alright. Yeah, I'm interested to see how she does. I'm going to break a couple of them here. And is there any more trees to pick up?
No, I picked up all mine I cut.
You got laggy on me here a little bit. I think this... is the server lagging for you too?
Nope.
Okay. Oh! Shit! Damn. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you, ER308, for the $20 there. It's very generous of you, and you got to shoot me at while you're at it. Holy crap. Better check the seat here. I think there's a stain on it. Jesus! I just got shot, Lee.
Did
There's
you?
machine gun fire going on in here. Scared me. Sorry to yell in your ear. Oh! Oh no. Went too far.
Hey, look. These logs are kind of moving around on this trailer. I would keep going.
Oh.
Start to dance a little bit.
Uh-oh. Look at this one that's popping up. Oh no, they're... Uh-oh. Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to back into the hill. Oh, we put too much logs on here, Lee. This thing is so glitchy. This is so glitchy, Lee. What are we gonna do?
Bunt.
Look at that. They actually are... Oh my God. It's weird because they're like hooked. And then they unhook. As soon as you start moving, they lock down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird and it's so glitchy. Oh my God. Lee, what did we do? You did this, not me. I didn't do this.
Pedal to the metal.
I got her to the metal.
And then doubt throttle out.
When in doubt, glitch out. Crash the server. Thank you. Call me Lib for noob. Lil B for Battlefield 4 noob. Call me Little Battlefield 4 noob. Thank you for the follow there. Definitely appreciate it. Am I on PC? Yes. I'm on PC, and folks, this is not so well here. We're not moving at such a good speed. I told Lee not to do this, but he's always wanting to push things to the limit, and now look at what we got.
Yeah, it's good. Do it right.
So you folks can blame this on Lee. I was only there to help him mess up the truck here.
How fast are you going?
Let me turn my HUD on. 15,
5 miles
14. Yeah, but you know we're moving like a ridiculous amount of trees.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of weight on the back of that.
Yeah, and plus, you know, we're not done yet. So, holy crap. It's so glitchy because, yeah. So, basically, it's not a good idea to put fill the whole thing up. Half is good because we were moving 20 miles an hour and we weren't glitchy last time. This is kind of painstaking, but we don't have. We're probably halfway there maybe. About. Badly going to timeout. Yes, Lee. Oh man. Folk race ad. Thank you for the follow. And Little Ant Biggin. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, Evil's waiting. He's rubbing his hands together like a mad scientist, waiting for the worst to happen. He's waiting for this whole thing to just explode. Just carnage everywhere. I know.
Flying through the air.
Ridiculous. Hey, I know a guy that's going to be looking to play on other servers here soon. I can send him your way. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of Lee here. Coming up with these bad ideas. Oh, the logs just fell down. Cause whenever you stop, they unhook. I can't make the corner. We're going into the stream, Lee.
What?
Oh, it was crazy. As soon as I stopped, all the logs just fell back into the trailer, cause they were lifted up. Hey, we're getting more speed. Who likes trucking? Oh, good thing there's no way stations along the way. Yeah. Yeah. Lee would be going to jail pretty quick. Well, probably I would be, and I'd say, hey, my boss told me to haul all these trees. Oversized load, no flags in the back. We didn't even put any lights or any orange flags in the back. Somebody's gonna drive their car right in and get one of these spears through their windshield. Unbelievable. Hell, if I would have known it was gonna take so long, I'd have done the red eye running with Gunnin. We got Ben's in 96 and GlennerZ. Thank you so much. And Squirrel Man 1, thank you all three of you for the follows. I definitely appreciate it. And Unleash 51, thank you for the follow. And Wiseboo 22, thank you for the follow. Holy crap.
I'm gonna cut down the rest of these trees.
Are ya?
Yep.
You think we should leave them laying? It probably won't hurt anything. I'm almost to the mill. I'm getting close.
Let me know you're there. I'll help you unload.
You wanna... do we have all the equipment we need now? I think we do.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god, this is insane. This is ridiculous. Oh, now we're going up a hill. And it's glitchy. Folks, you're not seeing something weird on the live stream, the glitchy. It's actually the truck, by the way. It's there's a lot of logs on there, and each one of those orange spaces, basically how the trees work is those orange spacers are like, they're like glue, and the chainsaw just deletes them. We got Nandapt. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. But each one of those glue points, so you've got like basically probably 100 or more logs that are glued together and laying on top of each other, sitting on one trailer, getting moved across the map at once. And it puts an incredible amount of strain. But no worries, because the mill is right there in front of us. We are finally there. DOT would have a field day with me, yep. Oh, we're coming into sight, Lee, get ready. That mill is gonna be cranking. Yeah, I'd probably have a whole line of highway patrol behind me here if we had him in. Yeah, my truck's trying to go back, I'm trying to go forward. Logging is God, logging is life. Logging is a hard frickin' bunch of work. Hard and dirty. Alright, I'm pulling up. We frickin' made it, so now we learned something else. Don't load this trailer completely full. Well, it's only 3/4, but we need to stop at half. But I mean, it really didn't matter because we were still going 15 miles an hour. At half, you're going to go about 20, but it's a lot smoother and it feels like you're going a lot quicker, you know? The other thing is, the trailer is 3/4 full, but it's also got double, you know, hanging out the back than what, you know, it's supposed to. Whoa.
I say there's a tractor there.
There's 2 times more wood than what this trailer can handle, you know, hanging off the back. Alright, I'm gonna leave this right here and we're gonna do all of our business out here. I think it'll be a hell of a lot easier to have more room around the trailer. Because last time we were tripping over ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Because we gotta cut all these logs off. I'll go grab a chainsaw and start whacking them. I'll whack them all. You know, it'd be kind of nice actually if they were all on the ground. But yeah, see, it's not a good idea to put the full tree in there. So what we're gonna do is somehow we need to get up on this damn deal here. And we just start busting all these lines that are in the middle about. Basically, this is a hot glue gun in a sort of way, just ungluing all these pieces. Kind of. Oh, it's can't even be up there on him, Lee. I'll cut from this side if you want to cut from that side. It is so glitchy over here. We got one hanging there. Can you reach that puppy?
Which one?
There's one hanging underneath. Almost out of fuel already. Holy crapper. Busted a good bit of them off, didn't we?
Yep.
Some of them are varied lengths, but I'm gonna go fill up my saw. And X to do the job. Not safe at all.
I don't know how many more we got in there. There's a couple in there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in the middle that... working on.
Starting to get glitchy.
There's a lot of logs on the ground and they're freaking out on this trailer too. Alright, I think we cut them all, didn't we? Except for this
so.
one. There's this one right here. But, all I see sticking out is this point. Oh. Alright, we just gotta pick them up and start hammering them in there. Got a whole pile of little ends on the ground here. Do you think we should put a fence up before we get going on the one side of the conveyor to keep the logs from going through?
No, because I think they'll still glitch through because, remember when we were, the sawmill that one shot right through?
Yeah, well, it'd probably help because if they didn't glitch, it would help them not fall over the edge. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I thought it wouldn't probably hurt anything to try. We can always delete it in a second.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're not going to lose nothing by trying. At the price of a gate.
Yeah, it's friggin' $100 or something. Oh my god, no, stop! What is going on? Okay, folks. This might not be the greatest, I just want to try it. I really want to try it, because it really sucks. Anything to make her go a little more smooth, we're gonna try. Kinda a little cockeyed, but let's see how that goes. Do we have 2 agri-vectors down here, or just the one?
You got one down there?
Are you talking about the Viderman?
Oh, I'll use the Viderman.
It don't matter. I'll grab it. I thought we had 2 of them. Oh, we did, but we took one back. Hey, front flip, too cool. How's it going? Yeah, we're having big time laggy, so we're gonna have to start hammering on these logs, because like everything is just what you guys are seeing is not the live stream. It really is, it really is jumpy. All these logs are twitching out. So Lee and I went a little overboard this time, and it shouldn't take but another few minutes, and it should get a whole lot better. We just gotta start sending some of these through the mill and get them deleted. And that's kind of the whole reason why Lee and I are doing it this way, is we're trying to see what are the limits. What can we do and what can we not do? What can we get away with and what can we not get away with? And I think this is... Last time we did about a quarter less and had no problems. Oh, I got one bugger that's just sticking out like a son of a gun. I like the fence there so far, Lee. I just bumped up against it and it stopped my forks from going, and I opened them and boom, the logs fell right out and all of them gone right through the thing.
Good.
Yep. It's a little bit crooked, but I'll fix that later for cosmetic purposes. I want to get all these little chunks off the ground because that's going to really help the server. It's already gotten a lot better in a way. I'm not quite as glitchy anymore. Yeah, it's running smooth again. How about for you?
Yep, it's getting better.
Yep. We had about 5 too many logs really. If we would have stopped 5 or 10, probably five trees less, we would have been, a lot better, but
We should keep track of how many logs we take off.
yeah. Boy, is this working slick now. Holy crap. And that other conveyor, I think this one's too low. And I'd like to thank Easy1910. Thank you so much for the follow. It's what is it under? Oh, it's Chipper Dock right here. You know that, Lee?
Yeah, that's too high. Well, you know what?
If it lets them drop on there, that's perfect though, as long as they drop on there and they don't... Because, you know, getting the edges, now we might be able to put whole trees right on there.
Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. They just went right in.
Because the problem is those whole trees would... The glue chunks, the log would dip and it would actually get caught, and the glue
Right.
was like a rubber band, and it's hard to explain, but anybody that was here a few weeks ago, and Silly Farts 159 and Ducky Dynasty Fan, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, this will be good.
I was
Boy,
gonna say, we're
Lee.
gonna have a hard time keeping track now because these are mixed in.
Yeah. You just kind of know when you load up the trailer, when it gets about half, just run it. I need to put one more fence on the back side there of the other one. And we should have kept track of our money.
Oh, I wrote it down before we started.
Nice. That's why we keep Lee around, guys. I think that's a good idea. I was wondering about that. I think if I move that back a little bit and then place fences along it. Whoops. Yep, that's what we need to do, Lee. We need to get the other... We'll have to get the other modded one in there, too. I like this one, but that one that acts more like a bench. There it goes. Yeah, there's one that doesn't have the little corral for the wood chipper, and that's... Something like that, maybe, and then... I put a hoarding gate in there last time, but... Well, that's something else we could do, too, is actually... I use the hoarding gates that can be open, so if you have a log that's dinkered up in there, you could always...
You open it up and get in
open
there.
it up. How about that?
Looks pretty good.
Moved her back a little bit, so it's... Everything should be resting on the conveyor, you know? I'll grab a load of logs and try her out. Put it slightly inside. Yeah, the reason I backed it up... Whoa! Oh my god! Lag spike! Gotta raise this up in the air and we'll be able to drive off of here. The reason I put it back is so that it's gonna work a lot better, because you're not gonna have them centered teetering and then teetering on that. This is just gonna be for like the really long logs that really hang off, that are like twice as what the conveyor. When you used to set them down, sometimes, you know, they'd set and they're so long they would teeter up like this instead of teetering down onto the conveyor belt. So it's going to work better to have this thing sitting farther away and having a gap, so you see just like that. Open up, and now they're putting more pressure on the conveyors, and by the time they get sucked off of it, they're already on there with plenty enough pressure. So that's going to be the way to do that job. I can't believe this, but Lee and I have just about almost banged through an entire trailer already. Like it's nothing.
It's going a lot better. It's a lot smoother today.
Oh my god, we filled up an entire cart already, Lee. Of sawdust.
Really?
Yeah. We're gonna have to take a look at where the rest of it's going. It might be creating a pile underneath, or we might be just flat out losing it. Kyle, 1655, thank you so much. Yeah,
it's creating a pile.
Okay, that's fine. I just let it create a pile. We're gonna have to clean it up anyway now. We have a bucket. We'll have to shovel it into the... Look at this load we got here. Kyle, 1655, thank you again for the follow. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, look at how sweet that works.
What's the name of the log trailer? I forget. It's from LS13 though. It will be in our mod pack. We're going to be adding this to the Westbridge Hills soon. What did you say, Lee?
I said, look how sweet those things went in there.
I know, a big difference, isn't it?
Yep.
And that's what this whole forestry has been. Just a big learning process. Because I'll tell you what, the first time we ever messed with it did not go like this. The second time did not go like this. The third time, part 3, which you guys will see on YouTube tomorrow, went pretty well. Except at the sawmill, right at the end, we had some stuff that was messed up. You see what I mean, folks? Why I wanted that sitting back? Now, by the time it sucks it off there, it's already... I mean, that's insane. That's beautiful, Lee! This will be part 4 that you guys are watching too right now. Part 4. Oh my god. I've got a really ambitious load here. Look at this.
I got this one. Might cause me some problems. Maybe not.
No, it's gonna ride up on the other one.
Yep.
Look at this load I got here, Lee. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
4 of them puppies. Now, the other day, this would have never gone very smooth. That fence works so good right there because you can just go and butt up against it. Drop your logs just like that. It gets caught on the conveyor. It doesn't go over. And right through the mill they go. I think we've taught a few people how to do forestry, Lee. I don't want to pat myself on the back too hard, but I'll tell you what, we have really had to figure some things out. Now I am worried. That pile is getting friggin' huge. Better get our trailer out of here, I guess, before it won't go underneath the chute.
Might not get the trailer out.
A lot of wood chips. So yeah, well, if you don't have a trailer there, which had been smart if we we'll probably have to look into. Is there any bigger trailers?
I'm not sure.
These don't work bad, I guess. Now do these hook up behind each other? Can you take them both at the same time?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I never tried it.
And our cat trailer wouldn't fit under there.
No, that's why I got this. It's not as
Yep.
tall.
Oh man, that's weird. Yep, got her down to a science now. There's always room for something to go wrong, but for the most part, I'm really liking these fences here that I can butt up against. And look at that. My one logly, it flung off my forks, hit the fence, and then fell right back into the trough. Before
Nice.
that would have been out in the parking lot on the other side and would have been trying to dig it out of there.
Yep. This is the last load.
Sweet. I can't believe that. We just banged through so many trees. That was awesome. Well, I'm gonna go dump this. You wanna switch over to the fork and start putting some of that sawdust into that trailer?
Yep, just a second here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run this trailer. Actually, before we do, yeah, you can't hook two of them up. That's fine. Garzak, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, big time. We got all these fields here to cut too. A lot of fields. Oh, get a grain cart. You can dump it into the cat cart. That's a good idea. Hell, I wonder how that would work.
You know what? What about the conveyor? Doesn't it got like a chute?
Yep. Yeah. Didn't we already think of that? We didn't. Why,
I don't know.
We should use. It has a hopper for it too. I don't know how that hopper works.
63,500 some odd dollars change
How much?
for that 63,000.
We just made 50. We just made 53,000.
No, 63.
Oh, $63,000 we made right there on those
Yep.
trees. Wow, that's awesome. Selvi 1999, thank you so much for the follow. Do appreciate it, and yes, we are not playing my modded Hagenstead, so we don't have all the nice roads that I so dearly wish we had.
Yeah, 63,527.
So 63,000 is what we made.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of trees. We've got a lot of trees to cut, and if we don't get them all, I mean, it's fine. If Farming 15 comes out, I would be glad if we still had more to go in here, because, you know, obviously I'm not going to do any more. We'll be done at that point, but It'll be nice if this keeps us busy up until the next one. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and you know, this is going to be part 4, and heck, we're still getting everything figured out here. We got a good amount of.
Got our first.
What's that?
Finally got our first 2 fields.
Yeah, we finally got our first 2
Plowed.
fields plowed, and we do have some more trees to plant. Up at the main, by our main yard, there's a fields that are going to stay forested, and we need to put some more young trees in there. But for the most part, I think the other way was a lot quicker, so that's the way I'm going to go. Am I breaking up a lot, Lee?
A little bit, but not too much.
All right.
I tell you what, I'm glitching like crazy over here.
Really?
Yeah, I sit there and I'm delimbing the tree, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm back at the front at the beginning of it.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you already loaded up the silage or the wood chips?
No, I'm back at the
work
field.
Yeah, the work site.
Yep. Get ready, so when you get here, you got trees to load right away.
Nice. Yeah, we should bust the stumps out. Or you already did that.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, just taking out those stumps should help you delete those trees and...
Also, we used had before.
Yeah, we're coming down the about a month here in 2 days, a month and 2 days, and the new farming will be here. So we'll definitely be working on this throughout October, and we're going to have forestry in our other map. This one here I'm going to take off of our server now that Aiden's got his own internet. I'll still be playing on here with the guys, but we'll be doing it when I host it. And I'll keep putzing around in here for a bit, and right up until the new game comes out. This is a lot of good practice, because a lot of the equipment we're using is what we're getting in 2015. Of course, it'll be a different engine, and it'll all be meant to be in the game, so there won't be the glitchiness and the crashing. No, well, we haven't had crashing, but performance will be a lot better. I gotta get this straight. I don't know why this JCB is. It is different. Little Animal 12. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, Staples was the first one that kind of said about the JCB, didn't like the way it handled or something, and
It steers empty.
it's empty.
Yep.
It's really touchy, right?
Yeah.
That's how it. Yeah, it's what I kind of noticed too. It's very, very touchy. Are we getting laggy again, Lee?
I tell you what, I'm jumping all over these trees.
Seems like the TeamSpeak is a little laggy. Cad Warrior 556, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, big time. We gotta load up our spilt wood chips here. Hopefully, oh, this will go pretty quick. Although there is more coming out.
Yeah, I am getting laggy.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Forward, 10 back.
Sounds like we're getting a little robotic in the TeamSpeak. The wood chips coming out.
Is there really?
Yeah. Once I started picking up the pile, more wood chips were coming out. Almost like as if that building stores some. Maybe. Or something. Maybe it's just the animation because we're working with the chips. Yeah, damn near a half a trailer here. Oh, there's a lot of them that dumped out. Whew. We'll have to look at some bigger trailers, kind of get this part of the fixed up here. Hell, the way we're hammering trees through there now. Imagine if we had a couple more people on here and had another semi with another trailer and another team of people cutting. We'd be hammering so many trees through here, it'd be nuts. But
yeah.
This is what we're going to be doing on Westbridge, you know. I'm going to probably sell down 4,000 cows so we get that nice 2-to-1 ratio with the mixing stations per 1,000 head of cattle. And then what we're going to do is probably sell down 1,000 sheep so we don't have quite so many wool pallets. Kind of scale back on the farming just a touch. There'll still be a whole lot going on, but then really break out and go crazy with the forestry. That's going to be the plan for the multiplayer server on Westbridge Hills. I haven't really been in there much myself the past week, other than Tuesday night when I live streamed in there. I picked up about 3/4 of a trailer wood chips.
Really?
Yep, at least half. No, they're still coming. What the hell? Oh, we'll leave some. We'll have to back the deal up here. That's weird. Alright, that's going to be good enough for that. Hey, is this live stream going to be on YouTube? Yes, this is part 4 that you're going to see here. Part 4. Part 4. And Lee, we're coming up to 2 hours already. Whoops.
Really?
Yep. 2 hours already. Doesn't seem like it, does it?
Nope.
So I'm thinking we're probably about to go ahead and start the spinny tires. Boy, I had a lot of fun in here tonight. In this forestry. I wish every day went this good, but it probably will now that I think we kind of got everything figured out. The whole process of going from getting from planting trees to getting trees cut, harvested, chipped, sawmill. We know not to put the ends of trees in anymore. Yeah, the damn wood chips are still coming out. Mr. Kill It Tail, thank you so much for the follow. Come on, stuck on the building. What the hell? Let's go! I'm gonna back this up, get another pile of wood chips on the ground. It's still coming out of there like hell. Fill that up. Let's see. They're coming out really slow though. It's just weird. I guess it was completely stuffed up. Stubborn Odin 751, thank you for the follow. So basically, yeah, we got the whole process, we got the chipping figured out. Like I said before, we know not to put treetops in the chipper because they can cause issue. I'd say we got our sawmill worked out. Yeah, it's just filling up the trailer. It's still going. It's trickling at a slower pace, but it's still going. It's gonna fill up another trailer or more. But this setup right here really does work slick. And for some reason we got a log that's pinched in there. We can always, you know, always open things up. That's why I'm kind of glad I used the openable ones. This one here, same thing. Maybe hit in on that one. I think we could open it right up and get in there if we had to. So that's a good idea. Good thing. Wish we had a steady stream of people cutting, loading, and just coming through here. Just, you know, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get, you know, about 6 people in here. Have people cutting, loading, and people down at the sawmill just hammering frickin' trees through. It'd be really neat to see what we could do.
Oh yeah.
A second here. So that's pretty much what we're looking at. Still going, still going. All right, I'll drive this up to you, Lee, there, and I think that'll be it for the forestry here. I can only put 2-hour videos on the YouTube. If I do any more, then it makes me do a separate video. So
Okay.
we can definitely come back in here and finish some up off stream too. That's definitely no problem. I'll come and bring that truck up. There's a good time though.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I think we've got a system down. We know
Yep.
what to do.
Yep, for sure. I should let Aiden run the logging business on my own for once. See, oh my god, no. I can tell you how it would
All
be.
the trees would be cut down.
All the trees would be cut down and they'd be all cut up, but there'd be 50,000 logs laying on the map, and that's all that would be done. Yep. That would be all that would be done. Nothing more. Nothing less. ER 308, sorry I missed your comment there. Somebody got her answered for you. Otherwise, ask again. Yeah, Lee is a robot. Yeah, it's just our team speak. Just popping a little bit. But yeah, we have accused Lee before of being a robot, so I don't know. But yeah, this field here used to be all grass and trees, and now look at it. Now that farmer can go ahead and throw some crops in. Our job is done. And now it's on to the next one. On to the next nightmare. I mean, job. Boy, do I miss my roads. Oh my god, look at all these trees that Lee has down. Holy crap. How you gonna wanna put the trailer here? Probably don't matter, huh? Probably just like this. Pull it right in here. This field won't take nothing for us to plow. We'll bust this out in no time. So we might even probably do this off stream. So next time we come back, this might be all plowed under, and then it'll be on to some much bigger fields. Right before I get out here, I'll show. I mean, I guess I can't show the trees, but all these fields over here got trees in them. They're much bigger than the ones we've been doing, so we're gonna have some bigger projects coming up. Much bigger projects. And we need to do some more tree planting too. So All right, well, we're at the 2 hour 6 minute mark for the forestry, so that'll just barely